Hey there. Hey, Coruscant. How's it going?
It is very good. How are you, Waka?
Doing very well.
Excellent. You can hear me and see me okay with my beautiful fur.
You are absolutely beautiful. I can see you very well. That's a pretty nice studio you got set up there. Looks like you've taken over some human's what, living room?
Yes, yes, yes. He had it full of things, so I decided to use it as a background so it looked like someone lived here, but they do not.
Nice. Is that a TARDIS?
It is a TARDIS.
Wow, this is the second hangout I've been in today with a TARDIS on the other side.
Maybe it is the same TARDIS.
Maybe. You know, one of my students had a TARDIS sweatshirt, and I asked her, I said, "Hey, nice sweatshirt. Is it bigger on the inside?"
That is very good. I had a student who knew Doctor Who too. She was very proud of herself.
It's good stuff. So what have you been doing this week? I know that a lot of teachers get together on Sunday and they talk about what they've done the past week, what they're going to do the next week. I thought, puppets are working hard in the classroom. We could do that too. So what you been up to?
Oh, this week I decided that I would finally teach a class. I have not done very much teaching in the Fur Humans classroom. Come here, come here. Hi, go away. Okay. I have not done very much teaching in his classroom. It is more fun to watch him struggle. But I decided to help him, so now I am teaching the phonics section of his class, and I am very good at it. His students, they will learn a lot. They're really my students. They're very lucky.
Phonics, is that spelled with an F?
I think so. That makes sense, right?
Right,
Phonics.
right. That's totally an F sound.
That's an
Phonics,
F.
yeah.
No, it should be with an F. Yes.
Excellent. And I have a question. The phonics, I've heard a lot about it. I heard it's addictive. Is that true?
Oh, we do not talk about that. No, it is perfectly safe. The way I teach phonics is perfectly safe. We do not teach phonics in an addictive way anymore. That was long ago. That was no.
Really? Because I've got an app on the iPad here that promises to get me addicted to
Don't open it.
phonics.
Shh, shh, shh.
Okay. Are you sure? Oh, and it's spelled with a PH, man.
What? Oh,
Yeah. It's
I knew that. I was testing.
phonics. Phonics. It's
Phonics. Yes.
phonics. Yes, there you go.
That is how I teach it too. The phonics.
Awesome. So when you teach, what do you have to do? Do you like walk around and tell the kids to be quiet? What do you do?
Lots of shouting, definitely. Yeah. That is, from what I can gather, most of teaching is shouting.
Right. I like to stand up at the front of the room and yell, "Why aren't you listening to me?"
Yes, and when they do not understand, you speak slower and
And louder.
louder.
Yes,
And then
yes.
they learn.
But slower and louder only works with English language learners
Yes.
because, that helps a lot.
Yes, that is how you learn another language, slower and louder.
Right. I remember when I was taking German, they would just say it very slowly. Ein. And I'm like, oh, yeah, one, got it.
Yes, exactly.
Cool. A friend of mine had all of her students make their own puppets.
That is so
Right.
cool.
It's totally cool. They got to do design thinking and iteration. They talked about building their puppets, and they ended up talking a lot about mindset because sometimes it doesn't quite turn out like you'd think.
No, sometimes it's totally different. How old were these humans?
They were in 6th grade.
6th grade.
Yeah.
Oh, my class is 4th graders. Do you think that I could get them to make puppets too?
Do you think we could get them to sew?
I don't know if I have sewing stuff. They might have to be little sock puppets.
They could be little sock puppets or paper bag puppets, although paper bag puppets are really noisy.
Yeah,
Little
and
sock
they're
puppets
very
are pretty
fragile.
good. Yeah, yeah.
They are easily injured.
True. But the sock puppet, that could work really well. And, sewing stuff can be pretty cheap. Like, you can get a whole bunch of sewing needles and just, a pile of thread without even spending $10. And then you just have to figure out what you're sewing.
Oh, they sew with just the needle and the thread. They do not
Just the needle and thread, yeah. They didn't even use machines or anything. And that keeps them busy. It could be like that Simpsons episode where they were all making wallets at summer camp.
I do enjoy The Simpsons. It is very funny.
It is. Hey, do you want to see a friend of mine?
Yes.
Talk about mindset. I don't know that this one turned out right. Hold on. This week, the kindergartners are learning all about dinosaurs. So what I did was I talked my human into creating a dinosaur.
Whoa. Hello.
Ah!
Ah.
Oh, it looks like Petunia is a little shy of monsters here. We'll try that again. Oh, yeah. She looks a little more comfortable there. There, you could probably come out a little bit. Ah!
Hello.
Ah!
I am
It's tricky
Croissant.
figuring out what a dinosaur would sound like because we'd never heard them before. My name's Petunia. Yep, Petunia.
Petunia. That is a very good name for you.
I am pretty like a flower.
Exactly. You are very pretty like a flower.
Yep.
I wasn't going to say anything in case I offended you.
No, I have big feelings, but they're all good.
What kind of a dinosaur are you?
I don't know, but I'm the kind with the thing on the head.
Oh, yes, the thing on the head is very nice. I also have things on the head.
Oh, nice horns.
Thank you. You have a very nice fin.
Fin, thing, shield,
Fin.
I don't know.
Then when you run, you can aim your head and you run in that direction.
I'm aerodynamic.
Yes, yes.
Whoosh.
Whoosh.
Whoosh. So this week, I'm looking forward to the kindergartners actually going to, right? Sorry. The kindergartners, I have to tell you about this because there's no one else here. What about me? Well, okay, fine. Maybe you can tell them. But the kindergartners will be doing a dinosaur dig, and they will actually, they take, some years ago, the kindergarten teachers worked with a butcher and got a bunch of very big bones, and they actually bury the bones in this giant box of dirt, and then they have the kids dig all the dinosaurs up. Or they may actually do it, I think they do it at a park now, so they've got it set up so they're allowed to go to the park and bury the bones in this dirt area at the park, and the kids all go and get their paleontologist on.
That's so. How far ahead do they bury the bones?
Just, I think, the morning of, otherwise, who knows?
Somebody else is gonna get it.
Well, I can only imagine that hiding a bunch of bones in a park could create situations. I saw that in a movie once. It didn't end well.
No.
Yeah, but in tech class, we won't be going to the park or digging things up because all of the dirt and whatnot. They're actually just going to be getting their hands on the iPads for the first time. This last week, I took 2 puppets into class, and they interviewed Waka and iPuppet Sammy, and that led to a great conversation because my kids interact much differently with the puppets than they do with me. Especially the kindergartners, the first time I meet them, they see me and they're kind of like being quiet and not saying much, and then they start talking with the puppets, and they will ask a puppet anything. Even my friend's 6th grade class got to interview one of my puppets this week, and they were asking the puppet about marriage, and if the puppet was married, and who the puppet would be married to if the puppet was married. And I thought this was really interesting because, hey, Corzon, what do you think about marriage? Is that a useful idea for puppets?
No, it sounds like a very bad idea. I am more of a free monster.
Right, right. Like I've got, no assets as it is.
I'm kind of attached already.
Right, right, right. Anything more complicated, like
Yeah,
so,
it's kind of uncomfortable the way we're joined together.
no kidding, right? But, then the kids were like, the kindergartners said, "Hey, how do puppets go to the bathroom?" And I was like, well, the thing is, we got no hole in our throat. That means we're not eating anything. That means, well, we never have to stop playing,
Yay!
like unlike them, right?
That's a bonus.
Total bonus. So, yeah, this week we're going to do some more intro videos with the kids, and I'm going to have Waka probably do some live in-class demos. Do you get to do any live in-class work, bro?
I teach a lesson, so that is my live stuff.
So you
But
teach the whole lesson.
I do. I teach the entire lesson. I talk for about 15 minutes if I'm on task.
Wow, wow, that's pretty good. And the kids are with you, they like you, that kind of thing.
Well, so far they really enjoy it. They have heard that if they do not pay attention, I get to go hang out in my dragon, and they have to listen to the furry human. And nobody wants that.
Oh, tell me, did you say hang out in your dragon?
Yes, yes, I have a dragon. It is where I stay and watch the class.
And you live in the dragon,
Yes, it's very comfortable.
nice and warm.
Yes, surprisingly warm.
Excellent. I don't know what else to say about that.
He is very nice.
I'll have to see pictures of your dragon sometime. We just get a tote bag. Can you believe that? A tote bag? We got to live in a tote bag.
That sounds very cramped.
Oh yeah, totally. Especially if the tote bag is crammed in a drawer. All right, I think we're done here. I think we're gonna have you. But I was just telling him about our working condition. Puppets unite! Puppets unite!
Puppets unite. I am with you. Where did he go? Where is he?
We had some technical issues.
I didn't see any technical.
Corson, he's fine.
Okay.
Corson, I loved your video this week. I hope we get to see more soon.
I thank you very much. I know it was very wonderful. I am a monster who makes wonderful things. So I will make more because I know the internet needs more Corson.
The internet needs more Corson, needs more wonderful things in general.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of teachers taking their creativity and putting it out there for their class, kind of modeling that process, and you help your furry human do that well. So keep it going.
Corson's good stuff with that.
Yes, I know.
No, I'm telling him that.
He knows too. Can't you hear?
I'm sorry.
Humans always overstate things,
I know.
right? Like, oh my goodness, they have to say things and say it again and say it again. Silly
He
humans.
blames it on being a teacher. He says, I'm a teacher, so I have to say it over and over and over. But I think he forgets what he says.
Oh, they forget what they say, and then they forget they're making a video, right? If somebody needs to hear it again, that's what the rewind button is for. It's right down. Don't hit it now. Just watch the video now. But that's what that's the buttons right there. The other buttons down there include the subscribe button and the like button. You could hit those too.
They should push those.
They should totally push those. Those are worth it. They'll say, hey, more puppet videos, please.
More puppet videos.
And if you're interested in finding out more about puppeting in class, reach out to us at edupuppets.com. You can tweet at Wakapatui, WOKKAPATUE, and Corson has his own Twitter handle. What's that?
My tweeters is Corson, COURSON _ that's that weird little line, monster. And if you can't spell monster, don't go on the Twitters. At Corson _ monster.
Too bad about that underscore. That's rough.
Yeah, I don't know where the other Corson monster is. It doesn't make any sense.
We'll have to find them. And do something.
Yes.
We'll talk about that offline. So, puppets unite! Quiet. All right. We will talk to you guys next time.
All right, thanks for having us. Say goodbye, Corson. Goodbye, Corson. That's a really cheap joke.
I know.